reluctant dragon.
And Mr. Toad Show.
He's the most reluctant dragon that the world has ever seen. Yes, a very mild-mannered dragon who's reluctant to be mean. Though he may be big, he's the silent type. See him tiptoeing about. He's reluctant to be a violent type. You can even try him out.
Oh, delicious. Coconut custard. Temper, temper. That should be a no-no.
He's the most reluctant dragon that the world has ever seen. Yes, a very mild-mannered dragon who's reluctant to be mean.
A daisy.
We're really going to do it this time, Irving the Bold. We can't fail.
We can't? Yes, we always managed before.
Do me? No! Why do I always do that? Okay, right here is the Willow March border. This time we're going to steal the whole kit and caboodle.
Good idea. Where do they keep their kits and caboodles?
Stupid Viking. No! Now here's the plan. We cut Willow March loose from the rest of England, then tow the whole kingdom back to Viking land. Did you bring a jackhammer?
Too expensive.
A power saw then?
They ain't been invented yet.
How about a regular saw?
Couldn't find one.
Then what did you bring?
A butter knife.
By gar, this might take longer than I thought. Hurry, Irving the Bold. We have to get Willow March frozen solid to Viking land before everybody wakes up.
As the great seaman Leif Erikson once said, a fellow can row just so fast when towing a kingdom across the ocean.
Cock-a-doodle-doo! You know it's cold out here.
Another beautiful summer day in Willow. Help!
Something different in the air today. Well, what do you know? A midsummer frost. Refreshing. Coming, coming. Fortunately, I read music. You're about to tell me that the king wants to see me at once, right?
What's the meaning of this?
Oh, I'm so sorry, sire. I was doing a figure eight, and my feet got all tangled up.
How can your feet get tangled doing a simple figure eight?
But I was doing it the hard way, sire. 2 4s.
Your Majesty, if we might get to the problem at hand.
Huh? Oh, yeah. We seem to have come upon a sudden, unexplainable cold spell. Now we want you to come up with some of that fire-breathing bit of yours before I freeze my royal crown off.
Oh, Your Majesty, you know how reluctant I am to do that sort of thing.
But, Tobias, this is a national emergency.
It's also a royal command.
Oh, well, if that's how it is.
Hold on there, dragon. There ban no fire breathing here in Viking land. It's against the law. What Viking land? I'm the law around here. This is Willow March, remember?
Not anymore, it ain't. Last night we stole Willow March, and now it's frozen solid to Viking land. Ain't we devils?
Well, we'll soon see about this. Start blasting, Tobias!
But, sire, you heard the man. It's against the law.
Got to find a way to get Tobias to blow up and get some heat around here.
It's no use, sire. I've looked everywhere. Daisies just don't grow in this climate.
Isn't that just terrible, though? I just don't know what I will do if I can't grow any daisies. And here I am, down to my last package of frozen daisy petal delight.
Daisy Petal Delight? Quick! Give me that!
Give up my last package of daisy goodies.
Please, Daisy, this is urgent. It's for Tobias.
It's for Willow March!
Well, never let it be said that Daisy isn't a dragon-loving patriot. Here.
Yes?
Howdy there, peasant! We're making a door-to-door market test on a delicious new product from Bullseye Frozen Foods. Would you be kind enough to taste this delectable dessert?
Thank you.
Now, tell me, peasant, what does it taste like?
Let's see now. It's like some sort of petal delight. It's, I've got it.
You know, that's the first time I've been warm all day. Look, Irving the Bold, he's melting all that pretty ice on Willow March.
Well, he still got all the pretty ice on Viking land.
You know what you just did, Irving the Bold?
Yeah, sure, Ugly Olaf. I spoke too soon.
This is no kind of sissy job for two red-blooded Viking land boys like us, Irving the Bold.
It couldn't be so bad if it was about 500 years from now.
Why is that?
'Cause by then, the zipper would be invented, and we would have been finished hours ago.
Doomhead? No, no, not this time. No!
Who's that driving down the road? Could it be Mr. Toad? Who's that flying overhead? Could it be Mr. Toad? Who's that at the finish line? He's a friend of yours and mine, a happy, carefree, gadabout guy. Here he is, Mr. Toad.
I love him.
Happy, carefree, gadabout guy. There he goes, Mr. Toad.
What ho, old man? Having a bit of a dip, are you?
That I am, and I'll be having it in private if you don't mind.
Won't be a minute. Just came in to get something I need from a new invention.
Well, take what you want and get out.
Decent of you.
What in the name of Nora? That's it, my little lovelies. Breathe deeply.
How goes it, Mo?
Splendid, splendid, old chap. My delicate miniature orchids are doing just fine. Of course, they must be watched every minute. Correct temperature, just the right amount of oxygen and all that.
But they're in the peak of condition now, you say?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Good! Then I'll be needing this glass dome and these oxygen tanks.
But Toad! I say, if I weren't a gentleman, I think I would actually spit.
Greetings, Treasure!
Hush, Bon. Do you want my cake to fall?
Is it almost finished?
Just a few more minutes and you'll be in for an oven-fresh treat, the likes of which you've never tasted in your life.
Good! Ha-ha! Then you won't be needing this.
Are you daft, Bon? Come back with a stovepipe before... All right, Toad. What is it this time?
Whatever it is, it's going to cost you a lump on your fat head when I get me hands on you.
Certain things are absolutely unforgivable, old man, and displaying an utter disregard for a chap's miniature orchids is one of them.
Have I done something wrong, lads? No matter. I'll make it up to you, whatever it was. You can accompany me on the maiden voyage of my new submarine.
Submarine?
That it is. The bathtub is the hull. A glass dome top, compliments of the greenhouse. Oxygen is fed from these tanks through the water taps. And if you chaps will step inside, I'll show you the rest. This is the periscope. Now to the power plant. All I have to do is paddle the old bicycle. That turns this rotor, which causes the blade from an old lawnmower to rotate, thus propelling us forward. And simple as that, we're underway.
I say, it does almost feel as though we were moving.
Saints preserve us! We are moving!
Stop this thing!
What on earth for? We've just started.
I demand you surface this thing immediately.
Surface? The rat! I knew I'd forgotten something.
You mean you can't get us back to the surface?
Hadn't given it a thought, actually. But I'm sure something will turn up.
I dare say you're right, Toad. Look!
An octopus!
We're doomed!
Ah, squid! A real delicacy, if properly prepared.
He's reaching for us!
Clear up, chaps! I'll handle this! I say, Squid, old sport, do let go of me submarine. You're wrinkling the bathtub. Stubborn, eh? Then I shall have to make you let go. And all that. Always glad to spread a little laughter and good cheer whenever the opportunity arises. Ta-ta! Steady there, trusty steed. Follow that submarine. How goes it, chaps? Oh, I say, don't just lie about. You should be enjoying the sights. Might never get an opportunity like this again.
Who knows if we'll ever get an opportunity to do anything again?
The only sight I care to see is dry land.
I say, chaps, I do so hate to be announcing bad news all the time, but would one of you look ahead and tell me that I'm not seeing what I'm seeing?
Faith and bejabers! A sea monster!
'Tis the Loch Ness Monster.
By Jove, it is. Indeed, the old Loch Ness fellow himself. Wonder what he's doing so far south. Poor chap must be starved. I do believe he's going to eat our submarine. Simple matter, really, chaps. I'll just unhook one of the oxygen tubes. Oxygen is a gas, you know. When the poor chap's stomach fills with gas, he will undoubtedly give forth a hearty belch. And we simply ride with it. Hey, what?
But Toad, the candle.
What about it?
Oxygen is a highly flammable gas. Adventure McGouted foot. Catastrophe is what it was. Really, Toad, there are no words to describe how vexed I am.
As soon as I get strength enough to stand up, I'll have more than words for you.
Tell you what, I'll lift your spirits with a specially prepared feast. Nothing to calm frayed nerves like a dip in the old feed bag, I always say.
I say, Toad's right. I am famished. Could do with a bite myself.
Matters not. Soon as I've eaten me fill, I'm still going to clobber himself good and plenty.
Here we go, chaps. Clams on a half shell, lobster a la Newburgh, flounder flambe, and the piece de resistance. Squid in sauce a la Toad.
Seafood!
I'll never understand me chums. If they weren't hungry, why didn't they just say so? Delicious too.
Oh, sire, you have no idea how terrible I feel. Just look what I've done to your beautiful palace.
Don't take it so hard, Tobias.
After
After all, it's not the first time.
I sincerely apologize, and I promise you it will never happen again.
Oh, I'll go one step further. I'll guarantee it'll never happen again.
You will?
I have here a royal proclamation signed by yours truly, banishing Tobias the dragon from the kingdom of Willowmarch forever and ever, plus 10,000 years. So pack your things and beat it.
Oh, drat.
Just look at that poor slob. No home, no place to go, not a friend of the world. By Gadfrey, a pitiful sight like that really cheers me up.
But where will you go, Tobias?
Oh, I don't know. I've been a country boy all my life. I thought perhaps I'd give the big town a try.
You don't mean London?
Yes, actually. I'll appeal to the Queen. Maybe she'll let me stay.
Good luck, my friend.
Farewell, Sir Malcolm. My, I've heard of the hustle and bustle of big city life, but this is a bit much.
Here now, mates. Train them catapults directly on Buckingham Palace and load them up.
Pardon the interruption, good sir, but this is London, isn't it?
Of course it's London, you booby. Sure meet some stupid dragons around here. Dragons?
Most peculiar behavior indeed. I wonder if it's me. Perhaps a stronger deodorant is in order. Oh, well.
Well, get on with it, dragon. What do you want? I'm very busy. I've got a lot of to do.
Well, it's this way, Your Majesty. I've been banished from my beloved Willowmarch, and I would like your permission to make London my home.
Maybe you haven't noticed, dragon, but I've got problems of my own. The city is under attack, and the enemy has discovered my weakness. Every 5 minutes they bombard the palace with flowers, thus aggravating my hay fever. Soon I will have to surrender before my brains out.
The cads.
Load the catapults.
Oh, drat. Here comes the next bombardment.
Fire!
But Your Majesty, you must be able to do something.
Sure I can. I can go and...
But surely you can...
Let me give you a word of advice. Don't try to hold it back. Just let it all out. You know, that poor child has got it worse than I have.
The peace and quiet of an entire day without that blasted dragon. Just think, I'll never see that flammable fathead again.
Her Majesty, the Queen of all England.
Why, Your Majesty, this is an honor. Imagine Her Royal Majesty, Queen of all England, visiting my humble little kingdom.
Herman, you worm, don't grovel.
Hello, sire.
Yeah, hello. Now, Your Majesty, what are you doing here, you mangy menace? Guard! Throw him in irons!
He's with me.
Touch one scale on that dragon's back and I'll have you flogged!
I have given this dear dragon permission to return to his beloved Willowmarch.
But
Oh, do shut up.
But of course, my queen.
He is to be knighted on the steps of your palace.
Knighted? Ugh.
I hereby pronounce you Sir Tobias of the Daisy.
Good grief!
This shall be your coat of arms.
A daisy!
Gesundheit.
You see, Your Majesty? You see what I've had to put up with?
You're right, Herman. I'm changing my proclamation.
No, thank you, dear lady.
From now on, not only is Tobias permitted to remain in Willow March for the rest of his life, but he is hereby forbidden to leave this crummy little kingdom ever.
Oh, many thanks, Your... She sure knows how to hurt a king.
Hello there. Sorry I can't stop to chat. Got to run. I'm going to see a preview of my next show. Care to come along?
Well, that wraps up our royal show for tonight. Now this is your friendly king, Herman the Atrocious, reminding you that all this week is National Daisy Week.
Level her off! Level her off! Splendid notion! Level we go! Huh! Egad! The clouds have turned green!
You're under arrest.
What do you mean?
We're at sea, and the captain's word is law. Resist, and you break the law.
Oh, dear me. I could never do that.
He's the most reluctant dragon that the world has ever seen. Yes, a very mild-mannered dragon who's reluctant to be mean.
Though he may be big, he's the silent type.
Tiptoeing about.
He's reluctant to be a violent type.
You can even try him out.